Hello everyone, I'm Shabari from hookedinloops.com. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and for getting updates of new videos, click the bell icon. By the way, don't forget to like, share and comment. Today, I will show you how to make handmade paper without using blender or sieve, and I will also show you how to paint on it. You can use this for making greetings card, or you can also use it for decorative purpose. I have taken few papers and then took the scissors and cut it out into small pieces. Make sure the paper pieces are quite small because this will help to make a uniform pulp out of it. Okay. Then we will pour little bit of water in it so that all the pieces are completely submerged in it. Make sure to mash it little bit in the beginning. Since we are not going to use a blender, so we need to mash it little bit in the beginning. Just for 5 minutes or so, and then we will just let it to stand for at least 3 hours so that it soaks in all the water in this 3 hours. In this 3 hours time period, it is advisable to mash the paper pieces for once or twice. This will ease up your process of making the pulp. Okay, and then let it stand for some time. And when your 3 hours time period is completed, your paper pieces will soak all the water and you will mash it in this manner, and the pulp will become really uniform. You don't require the blender now. However, if you can also use the blender. In that case, the pulp will be more uniform. Anyways, this is also perfect. We will take a piece of fabric and take the pulp and spread it on the fabric in this manner using our fingers. Just dab it on the fabric like this and spread it on the fabric. Dab it and spread it. Okay, and we will continue this process until we get our desired length and breadth of the paper. We are nearly done with spreading the pulp on the fabric. Now we will just take out the extra water in the pulp using the sponge. So I have taken a sponge and pressed it on the pulp and squeezed the excess water in the container. Okay, so just dab it on the pulp and the extra water will be soaked in by the sponge, and then we will squeeze out the extra water in any container. Okay, in this manner, this step is really important because we need to take out the excess water. In this manner, your drying process will be hastened. Okay, so we will continue this process for some time until at least 80% of water has been soaked in by the sponge, and then we will take another fabric and spread it on top of the pulp. Now we will slowly invert both the pieces of fabric in this manner, and now we will do the main thing. Just for the last time, soak in excess water with the sponge Okay, so now just slowly peel off the top fabric. Make sure that the pulp does not get attached to the top fabric. So slowly peel off the fabric in this manner. See how beautifully it's coming out, and it's done. So our paper is ready, but it's still wet, so just let it dry for 24 hours, and it's dried and hardened, and our handmade paper is ready. Just look at the texture. Isn't this beautiful? Now you will get plenty of tutorials on how to make handmade papers using blenders and using sieves, but I have not used any one of those, and I made this really easily. So handmade papers are really used by many people for gifting purposes, and these are really very beautiful. Moreover, you can also make colored handmade papers too. So if I get requests, then I will surely make a tutorial on colored handmade papers. So now I'm painting on it. I'm using poster colors. You can also use acrylic colors as well as watercolors, but make sure that you do not wet the paper too much, otherwise it will get torn. By the way, you can also add textures to your handmade paper by adding some dried leaves or dried petals. So if I get a request on how to make textured handmade paper, then I will surely make a tutorial on that too. By the way, if you want to see the tutorial on how to make handmade papers using sieves and blenders, then I will surely make the tutorial for you. However, I felt that making handmade papers without those are easier. Okay, so I will make the tutorial based on your request. So comment in the comment section if you want to see the tutorial. So moreover, you can also cut out the edges to form straight edges using scissors. I left it as it is because I wanted that rough ending. Anyways, it depends on your choice. And with this, our tutorial comes to an end. I hope you liked this tutorial and it was easy to follow. If you liked this tutorial, then please hit the like button. Comment in the comment section for any queries. By the way, if you want to see any other kind of tutorials, then please mention that in the comment section. I will love to make those for you. So please subscribe to my channel, and I have a website at www.hookedinloops.com. You will get my crochet patterns there, and I will soon update my website, so stay tuned. And you will just love my channel because it is filled with crochet, fabric, clay art tutorials, and now I have started doing other crafts too, so you will just love it here. And thank you, have a great day.